All right, so I'm here with Martha. Martha, how old are you?
I'm 50. I'll be 51 next month.
Are you originally from Arizona?
No, I'm originally from Mexico City, raised in California, and moved here to finish my schooling with my kids.
What's your current situation right now? Are you homeless?
Pretty much, no job, nothing coming in. God bless my son. I bother him, but he helps me out whenever I really need it.
How long have you been homeless?
This June would be 4 years.
4 years? How did you end up homeless?
Pretty much unconventionally. Never saw it coming, but my husband left me, and he had a heart attack, so his family took care of him. And then I stayed with my mom, but my mom gave the house to my brother, and I already knew it was a matter of time. My brother was going to find a reason to get me out, and only a week after, he kicked me out, and they were kind of shocked when I told my son, who was 10 at that time, to come with me. I was kind of ready for it. I had places I could probably go for a little bit, but since my mom, like always, said, come on back, we'll talk about it, whatever, stupid me went back. And when I went back, I had to go to class. When I came back from class, CPS had agreed to keep me out of the house, and they kept my son, and I was left outside with just what I had on right there and then.
I'm sorry to hear that. So what do you do out here to survive?
Short of stealing, I mean, that's really one of my last resorts. A lot of the girls, they do go, with people, get some fast money, whatever. They end up getting in debt with some other people who pay their way, get them rooms or whatever. But from the beginning, I didn't want to become that. So I actually have my ex-husband, of all people, helps me out. He got me a bike. Another friend got me a little wagon, and I scrap. I look for things, I turn them into nice things and sell them. I do odd jobs, cleaning houses. I have my license, so for a little bit I did door dashing. And until the car broke down, then that went down the hill. But, trying to find a stable job, having a bad record doesn't always help. And I can't believe it's been so long, and time goes so fast before you know it. You've been out here a long time. I guess you could say I'm a OG out here, because anything after 2 years, we already know what to do and how to do it.
Yeah.
Besides panhandling or putting up signs, that's not me. So, if I really, really had to, I go in the store, I get some food, and I ask somebody if they could pay for that. I've been really lucky, some really good people.
So you have multiple hustles?
You have to. You can't just do one, because otherwise you won't make it. And if you start, owing people and doing things for others, you're going to be left behind. And as it is, I have a tent. I have a couple of tents. Thank God for a few friends, good friends that I met out here that got jobs. They help me out with tents. And so when I have my tent and everything set up, I see someone at the bus stop, whatever, I tell them, hey, it's going to be too hot or too cold tonight. You're welcome to come over. Some people might say, how stupid, you never know who you're going to take in. But I've been lucky and blessed that the people I take in, they do take things, but that's just property and things. They don't do anything to me. And we sometimes become good friends at the long run. And I end up knowing people from Goodyear all the way to Tempe. I ride my bike everywhere. And I like to get to know people, because you never know where you're going to be. And you might need someone's help, and if they know you, it's so much better. They have your back.
So you have a tent. Where do you usually
Where do I put it?
Do you set up down there in downtown, or do you have it somewhere out here?
I have a place downtown in a park where, thank God, the park people don't say much. They just tell me, pick up before we get here, before the kids show up, And we do. Most of us who have tents, we understand that. And wherever we set up, I, as a woman, I have to be either half hiding and half out in the street because I can't be hidden too much because if something happens, no one can see what happens to me. And I can't be out in the open too much because then the businesses get, have problems with that. So I try to be, like, say, I'll be in front of that fence under that tree for the shade, and I'll stay there. But the next morning, I leave by 5 or 6 in the morning when the sun comes up, make it look like I was never even there. Clean up, make sure everything's good, so nobody has anything to say. There are some of us, I will say, that are very dirty people that I don't understand how they go along, and they just move on. But, to each, they do their own thing their own way. I don't tell people their business, and they don't tell mine. So.
Do you mess with any substances out here?
Sometimes, sometimes I would say you can't help it.
Yeah. What are you on? Do you mess with the blues?
No. I've lost too many friends on blues. Just that being out here, going to a doctor and getting medicine, it's hard. Because right away they think, oh, you're going to sell it. And yeah, maybe some people do that. But some of us really need our medicine. I mean, I'm trying to go through counseling, and I found out some things for myself I didn't know before. Like, I used to think I had a lot of asthma attacks. I found out they're anxiety attacks that I've been having since I was little because of how I grew up and things that happened. I would have never known that before. My family was sure not going to tell me. And, I'm not the kind to just sit there and wait. I don't like depending on anybody. Thank God my dad made me a pretty independent person. And just do what I need to get done when I need to get it done. I am not going to lie. I've tried once or twice to do the girly thing, and I chickened out.
So how was your childhood growing up? Was it a good childhood?
I would say it was a demanding childhood. I was the oldest of 5. My parents depended on me to translate a lot of things for them because they didn't know English, and then I had to take care of my brothers and sisters. And growing up, that didn't stop. I still was the one taking care of everybody. And that's why it makes me feel so like, I feel like, what, did they not need me no more, that they got rid of me? That's I don't understand. I mean, I'm not going to say my relationship was perfect, but it wasn't worse than what my mom had to deal with. My dad used to drink. My mom used to just be, try to be the proper mom and do what she needed to do, but, I didn't have that connection with her. And with my dad, I went everywhere with him. Taught me how to fix my cars, which is good. Taught me how to drink and how to dance. So I could have fun without being stupid. And basically he showed me, to be strong and independent. And I thank him because a lot of the things that I've been able to achieve is because of him. But he's going through Alzheimer's now.
Sorry to hear that.
And I know if he had been okay, none of this would have happened because he wouldn't have allowed it. My younger sister pretty much keeps to herself, and my other sister, we used to help each other a lot. She passed away 10 years ago from cancer. So my backbone left. Like I said, God bless my son. He's only 30, but if it wasn't for him, I would have given up a long time ago.
Does he know that you're out here? That you're struggling in the streets?
He tried to take me to his house. He lives in California with his wife and my other son. But I told him, you know, I'm on probation. I can't just leave. And I didn't want to just leave and leave his little brother, because I wanted his young brother to know that I wasn't giving up and I'm still fighting to get him back. And, you know, recently he told me he was fine where he was, but I know the words that came out of his mouth are not his. It's my mom and my brother. So it doesn't matter what he says. He's 13. He doesn't know any better, and I'm not going to give up on him. I just need a chance, you know, to work. I mean, hell, I have education. I have an associate's, certified nurse, you know, certified in anatomy, physiology, and Spanish, and I've been tutoring people for math. So I know I'm smart. Just need the chance to do it, you know. It's hard to think about getting to work on time when you're trying to figure out, where am I going to leave my things so nobody steals them? Where am I going to haul all this stuff? You know, in the morning I have to pick everything up and haul it. I'm not going to show up at a job with all my mess and then they're going to be like, what the hell is this? You know, so I have to figure out a place to put it. Then go to work, so it takes about, I would say about 2 hours from the moment I wake up to get everything put away to finally get a move on. So if I work at 8 in the morning, I literally have to wake up at 4, pick up everything, get everything hauled off. By 6, get on the transportation wherever. Usually it takes about 2 hours the most to anywhere. So wake up at 4 to get to work by 8. And then hopefully everything works out. Get out at 4 or 5. Takes 2 hours to get home, 2 hours to put everything back. And you sleep, what, 5 hours, if anything? Because that's not even counting the time you have to think about, where am I going to get some food? And then finally get home or set the place. So you end up sleeping like 2 or 3 hours. So then you end up missing work. And then you end up losing the job. And it's just a lot. So Haley's house has helped me a lot. It's just the waiting game is horrible, because I want to, when they say you want to start working, I want to start right there and then. You know, not wait for a background check, not wait for this, because I already know the background check's not going to let me start. So I'd rather just start working while they get it, maybe make some money. And when they get it, if they want to keep me after they see my work, fine. If they don't, then at least I got some hours in and got some money in my pocket. But right now it's just waiting and waiting. I've been there a month. I haven't gotten paid yet from any job.
What kind of work do you do right now?
Right now I got approved for Goodwill.
Okay.
And the Chase Field, I work a daily job thing, but I needed a bank account.
Like a day labor?
Yeah, it's called InstaWork or Job Track.
Okay.
Those are really good. So
That's good.
I'm trying.
That's good, man. All right, well, Martha, thank you for sharing your story. I really do appreciate it. Are you okay with me using this on my YouTube channel?
Yeah.
And just in case some of my subscribers want to reach out to you with any sort of help, any donations or any job offers, do you have any social media where they could contact you?
Well, I have the Cash App. You could put it on offer 1966, or you can email me at marthaagarcia1971@gmail.com.
How did you spell it out?
For what? My name?
Yeah,
Oh.
the Gmail.
Oh, the Gmail is Martha, Martha, and then another A, period, Garcia, Garcia, and then 1971, the year I was born, @gmail.com.
All right, Martha, thank you.
Thank you very much.